These are the brand new AirPods 3rd generation. And after pairing these things up, you notice that the process was extremely easy. But now, once you have it all connected, you're probably left wondering, what's next? Well, don't worry. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and share with you my favorite tips and tricks and some hidden features you should definitely be aware of for the 3rd generation AirPods. Let's get started. So first thing first, you need to definitely rename these, especially if you have a household like me with other users who have AirPods. And to do this, now whenever you launch the setting app, you'll notice a new dedicated section right here for your AirPods. In here, you can actually find a name, your AirPods capability, and rename it to whatever you like. Now after you do that, what I also recommend doing next is add battery widgets. Because if you're on a brand new iPhone like this one on iOS 16, you now have the capability to actually add widgets, and some of these widgets will actually show you the battery life percentage of your Apple devices right here on the lock screen. So this is the widget that will actually allow you to do that. Now you can also add widgets on the home page as well, and even on this little section right here for the spotlight search, you can also add widgets to actually display the battery life percentage of your AirPods. And then cool thing about these AirPods is they can actually send you a push notification in case you forget them and leave them behind, like in case you leave it on a treadmill or something like that. True story. To enable this feature, what you have to do is just launch the Find My app on your iPhone and go into devices and make sure you select AirPods 3. And then just tap on Notify When Left Behind. This will automatically enable this. And if you wish to exclude some location like your house and stuff, you'll have suggestions down below, or you can manually enter an address. Now, understanding what the LED indicator means. The quick summary is this. If there's a white flashing light, this generally means your AirPods are in pairing mode. If you see an amber light with AirPods in the case, that just means your case are charging your AirPods and that the AirPods themselves are not fully charged. If there's no AirPods in the case, but it's still displaying an amber light, that just means you're less than one full charge in the case, and you should probably consider charging your case pretty soon. If there's an amber light with a power source connected to your AirPods, that just means your AirPods are charging. If you see a green light without the AirPods inside, it means the case itself is fully charged. And if the AirPods are inside, that just means everything is basically fully charged. And a green light, of course, with the power cord connected, with everything in one, also means it's fully charged. If you see flashing amber light, however, that just means something has gone wrong, and you should probably try repairing your AirPods to your device. And if you see no light in general, well, everything is dead, and there's no power. You should probably charge. Now, since launch, AirPods always had this unique spatial audio capability, where whenever you're watching something like in front of your tablet or iPhone, if you rotate your head, it will give you like a cinematic effect as it'll actually swivel and rotate with the audio. And this also will give you a 3D immersion feel as well as if you're actually in the movie in a sense. But if you actually go into your iPhone settings, tap on AirPods, and you scroll down to where you find the spatial audio section where it says personalized spatial audio, tap on here, tap on personal spatial audio, and it'll give you a preview of how that looks like. Follow the on-screen instructions, and there will be instructions to utilize the front-facing camera, as it will require you to actually create like a custom profile to you. So just go ahead and let the iPhone scan your face, and you will be asked to actually move the camera to your right so it captures your right and left ears. It is kind of challenging because the display is on your far left or right, so it's hard to view if you're capturing, but just keep moving your head around because you will feel the haptic feedback on your smartphone. But by simply doing this, the spatial audio is fine tweaked to your ears. And now with your spatial audio profile created, if you actually go in Control Center and you long press on the volume icon, you have spatial audio preferences right here. You quickly adjust. So if you like to turn it off entirely, you could easily do so. You can have it fixed to display or head tracking to give you that whole 3D immersion sound effect. So this is where you actually go in and adjust this, as well as the volume rocker. But now let's say, for example, you have a friend or somebody you wish to actually share audio with who happen to own a pair of AirPods or a compatible Beat device. You can actually have two set of different headphones connected to the AirPods and will all be synced, so you can actually view and listen to the same audio at once with different volume preferences. So for audio sharing, just launch Control Center on the right top corner to whatever you're listening to. Tap right here and you'll see a new audio sharing option. Here you just follow the on-screen instructions, and in a matter of seconds, you should have 2 devices connected at once. And then if you long press on the share icon, volume icon, you can actually adjust the audio individually right here, as well as select the different modes that those 2 devices have. Now, if you ever hear that low battery indicator sound, instead of charging both at the same time, these actually support fast charging. So what you can technically do is, what I personally prefer doing actually, is always charge one AirPod in the case at a time, because simple 5-minute charge will allow these AirPods to have an additional hour of audio listening time. So as soon as 5 minutes up, put the other one back in and put the other one back in the case, because in total, a 15-minute charge will allow these AirPods to last up to 3 hours. So that's a cool little trick you could do. Now for the next one is a unique hidden feature that these AirPods can deliver, but it requires you to actually go into Control Center and make sure you have these 2 on. One of which is the announce notification. Add this. Go ahead and add hearing. And now if you bring down Control Center, if you actually put your AirPods on and the little red announce message icon is highlighted, when you're wearing your AirPods, Zero will actually verbally read out loud your message, as well as give you the capability to reply. This is extremely useful, especially while you're working out. In case you don't have your phone or Apple Watch on you, you actually know what your notifications are, instead of coming back and finding somebody being upset at you for not replying on time. True story. So that will help prevent that. Now the next one is the live listening. If you tap the ear icon right here, and you tap on live listening, this basically will allow you to actually hear everything that's around your iPhone, and the audio that the microphone will pick up on your iPhone will send to your AirPods. So this will amplify the audio so you can actually hear things louder. Or you get creative and find creative ways to, I guess, eavesdrop. I don't recommend, but people have been using this to spy on others. But it's really easy to get caught, especially if you check on their iPhone. You tap right here. It's highlighting that the microphone is indeed enabled. So you could just tap here and turn it off completely if you find an iPhone trying to eavesdrop on you. And then in terms of background sounds, you can actually tap right here and we'll actually play ambient noise. So this is all literally built into your iPhone. You have the choice between balance, bright noise, dark noise, ocean, rain, or even steam. So you don't have to download a third-party app for these type of background noise. And then on top, you may have noticed it actually will monitor the decibel levels that the audio that you're listening to. This applies to anything that you're listening to with your iPhone. If you like to create a lock safety, like you don't want to reach a certain decibel level to preserve your ear health, Apple AirPods actually have a health feature like this. They can actually go ahead and enable. So simply go into your settings. You're going to need to go to sound and haptics, and in the headphone safety, enable the reduce loudness, and then select the decibel level you want your headphones to prevent you from going above. So 90 decibels, and you're good to go. Now, whenever you pair a pair of AirPods to one Apple device of yours under the same iCloud account, you may find it annoying and pretty useful sometimes, where the AirPods will manually or automatically switch between devices depending on the device you're using. But if you wish to override this in case it's not listening, just pull up Control Center or look for the AirDrop icon, which is this basically, and then select AirPods. This is a clever way to manually override it in case it's not connecting. Now lastly, even though this is an Apple product, AirPods can be paired to a non-Apple device. To quickly put these devices in pair mode, of course, all you have to do is make sure the AirPods are inside the case, open up the lid, and tap and hold the back button right here until the LED begins flashing white. When you see that flashing white, it means they're ready to be paired to anything, really. With an Apple product, just bring it closely, it'll bring up the Apple card. A non-Apple device, just go into Bluetooth settings, and you should be able to identify it and just tap, and it should automatically pair. And some AirPod features are known to transfer over even on a non-Apple device, so like the AirPods Pros. Other than that, there you guys have it. Those are my favorite hidden features and the cool tips and tricks that I believe everybody should at least be aware of, so everybody can easily take advantage and get the most value out of these devices. Now, if you're curious what type of accessories I have on my AirPods 3rd generation, I'll be sure to include that link in the description where I cover everything I have on so far. But you can always click on this little end card right here where we go on the internet, look for some amazing accessories for this device. And then the video next to that one, that's just a video YouTube's recommending specifically for you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.